and today we're going to be talking about, well, what kind of pellet should I be shooting? There are four basic pellet shapes. There are some hybrids and variances and exotic pellets in between all that, but we're going to stick with the basics today. I'm going to be using Gammo 7.5, 6 grains for all four tests. Going to be using this Ruger Airhawk brake barrel. It is the first brake barrel I ever bought for the channel many years ago. And we're going to do a velocity and penetration test on some books here. And well, without further ado, let's get this party started.
The wad cutter, used in 10-meter competitions, great for punching paper, tin cans. Can also be used as a hunting pellet at shorter ranges, about 30 yards. The hollow point is similar in design to the wad cutter, except for the hollow cavitation. Devastating on small game at shorter ranges, out to about 50 yards. The domed-shaped pellet is also used for hunting, but you can shoot these at longer ranges as it has a better ballistic coefficient. And lastly, we have the pointed pellet. Now these are made for more penetration, but you got to be wary of over-penetrating your target and having a pass-through. We're going to be shooting these pellets into this book. It's 820 pages long. I'll dig these out here momentarily.
Point down the bottom.
First up is the wad cutter. As you can see here, we got pretty good deformation. Penetration to page 297. Next up is the hollow point. Really laid the smackdown on that. You can see the paper there inside the hollow point. It also made it exactly to page 297. As you can see, all of these so far have good deformation. This is the domed pellet, and it made it to page 328. So we got more penetration there. And finally, we have the pointed pellet. As you can see, we got some decent deformation in that as well, and it made it to an astounding 402 pages.
Well, there you go. There's a little bit of science for you. Things kind of worked out the way I was thinking they were going to, with the pointed pellets penetrating the most and the domes kind of like in between there. And of course the wad cutter and the hollow point have a lot of stopping and energy dispersion. So depending on your power plant, where you're shooting, you got to take these variables into account when you are doing some pesting, whether you're indoors or out, shooting birds, squirrels, rabbits. You may need a little more penetration, or you may want less penetration depending on the situation. That's what I got for you today. Everybody stay safe, and I'll catch you all next time.